I am delighted to extend a warm welcome to all attendees to yet another conference. Today's topic holds particular significance, especially given the global prevalence of acute respiratory viral infections and influenza. As we're witnessing a resurgence of COVID infections in many countries, it's important to reflect on our collective resilience and the role of interventions like Actividan in mitigating fatalities. In our community of health-conscious individuals committed to disease prevention, it's noteworthy that those who actively engage with and consume Actividan demonstrate a remarkable 100% survival rate. This underscores the efficacy of proactive health measures, particularly in the face of seasonal infections, prevalent during the autumn-spring period. Actividan, developed by VIMGRACE and manufactured in South Korea, is distributed to over 100 countries worldwide precisely during this critical period. Its proactive use is instrumental in preventing the onset of seasonal infectious diseases transmitted via airborne droplets. Understanding the airborne transmission route underscores the importance of respiratory hygiene. Encouraging individuals to breathe through their noses serves as a natural barrier against inhaling bacterial viral microflora present in the air, thereby reducing the risk of respiratory infections. The nasal cavity serves as the first line of defense against foreign particles entering our body. Its primary function includes the initial filtration, warming, humidification, and, in hot climates, cooling of the inhaled air. This process is crucial for immune response, facilitated by the specialized structure of the mucous membrane. The glands within this membrane actively secrete fluids, aiding in the removal of viral and bacterial microflora. When viruses or bacteria adhere to the nasal mucosa, it triggers hyperproduction of glandular secretions, leading to symptoms such as nasal congestion. If viruses invade cells, symptoms of general intoxication, cell destruction, fever, headache, and disrupted sleep patterns may occur. Typically, respiratory viral infections, including the flu and acute respiratory viral infections, resolve within a week, regardless of treatment. However, untreated infections may lead to complications such as herpetic rashes or secondary infections. Failure to seek medical advice can result in the progression of respiratory illnesses to lower respiratory tract infections, such as viral pneumonia, which can be challenging to treat and may result in significant mortality rates. The prevalence of respiratory viral infections, including RV and influenza, persists as an annual occurrence worldwide, primarily transmitted through airborne droplets. Once these pathogens settle on the mucous membranes, they seek entry into host cells by attaching themselves and targeting vulnerable cellular receptors. Upon successful attachment, viruses initiate a cascade of events aimed at penetrating the cell membrane and infiltrating its interior. The viral replication process varies depending on the type of virus involved, whether RNA or DNA-based. However, the fundamental mechanism remains consistent. Viruses multiply within host cells, ultimately rupturing the cell membrane to release newly formed viral particles. This destructive cycle continues as viruses infect neighboring healthy cells, perpetuating the spread of infection throughout the body. Antiviral medications play a critical role in combating viral infections by inhibiting viral replication and preventing further dissemination. However, this intervention is time-sensitive, requiring timely administration to effectively block viral entry and replication within cells. Thus, our ability to control the progression of viral diseases hinges on our capacity to intervene promptly and disrupt the viral replication cycle. Our Actividan offers multifaceted benefits in combating viral infections. It not only aids in cellular regeneration but also serves as a vigilant guardian against viral intrusion. By blocking receptors crucial for viral attachment and subsequent penetration into cells, Actividan acts as an initial barrier against infection. Its proactive use, especially when applied directly to the nasal cavity, creates a protective shield that inhibits viral adhesion and replication. Moreover, Actividan's efficacy extends beyond surface-level defense. It actively monitors the cellular composition of the body, including the intricate structures of mucous membranes in the nasal cavity. By detecting abnormalities and dysfunction early on, Actividan facilitates the timely initiation of apoptosis processes, preventing the spread of infection to neighboring cells. In instances where viral entry into cells has occurred, Actividan intervenes by halting viral replication. By disrupting the division of viral DNA or RNA, Depending on the virus type, Actividan effectively curtails the spread of infection within the body. This dual mechanism of action, coupled with the natural cleansing properties of glandular secretions, expedites the elimination of viral agents from the body, hastening the recovery process significantly. Despite advancements, many regions continue to experience significant increases in respiratory infections, including influenza and COVID-19. This cyclical pattern underscores the importance of proactive measures and vigilance in managing these recurrent health threats. Naturally, following the apoptosis process that leads to the destruction of damaged cells and the subsequent inability for viruses to reproduce, our body swiftly initiates cell regeneration. This regeneration is facilitated by the activation of stem cells and low-differentiated cells by Actividan. These young cells, replacing the damaged ones, not only fortify the body's defense against viral penetration but also expedite the recovery process. Moreover, Actividan possesses a unique capability to induce the self-destruction of altered cells, including those damaged by viruses. This process stimulates regenerative capacity by increasing the population of low-differentiated cells, which serve as the building blocks for cellular repair. As damaged epithelial cells are replenished, the vascular walls are also strengthened, promoting regenerative processes and ensuring adequate blood supply to support rapid cell division, reproduction, and transformation into fully functional, healthy cells. The enhancement of blood flow further facilitates the influx of immunocompetent cells, augmenting the body's defense mechanisms. This comprehensive effect of Actividan underscores its significance in promoting regeneration, recovery, and overall human health. Extensive research, archived in the U.S. Library, attests to the profound impact of fucoidan on various diseases, particularly its potent antiviral effects. Actividan's ability to block viral penetration and reproduction, as well as its role in rebuilding RNA and DNA structures, highlights its effectiveness in combating pathogens without the need for additional medications. Naturally, the antiviral properties of Actividan are well documented in numerous scientific studies. Improved blood circulation in areas where viral microflora proliferate on mucous membranes leads to the presence of differentiated immunocompetent cells. It becomes imperative to replenish these cells, as the immune system tends to experience a decline in infectious disease immunity over time. Actividan not only recruits pre-existing immunocompetent cells to sites of inflammation and infection to contain the spread, but also stimulates both central and peripheral components of the immune system to generate new cells, thus preventing a decline in immunity. What sets Actividan apart as an immunomodulator is its dual action. On one hand, it regulates the quantity of immunocompetent cells, ensuring a balanced immune response. On the other hand, it addresses humoral factors of immunity, which play a role in causing and controlling inflammation, thus safeguarding against cell destruction and promoting immune function. Unlike other immunomodulators, Actividan maintains equilibrium between cellular and humoral immunity, offering comprehensive protection against viral infections, particularly when used preventatively. As viral infections often follow a natural course, with or without treatment, it is crucial to support the body's self-regulating systems throughout the recovery process. By using Actividan, we empower our immune system to effectively combat infections and maintain optimal health. Even without the use of additional medications, Actividan serves as a formidable barrier against the internal spread of viral infections and the ensuing damage to vital organs. By preventing complications such as pneumonia and meningitis, Actividan effectively mitigates the risk of more severe outcomes associated with viral illnesses. Recent research suggests that viruses may serve as triggers for cellular changes that could potentially lead to tumor development. This underscores the importance of controlling viral infections to prevent the transformation of healthy cells into altered ones, which may contribute to tumor formation. Moreover, the release of highly active biological substances during viral infections can induce inflammation and damage healthy neighboring cells. This cascade of events underscores the critical need for timely intervention to cleanse tissues and neutralize toxins. Actividan plays a pivotal role in this process by controlling cellular function and binding toxic substances, thereby limiting cellular damage. Additionally, Actividan helps reduce oxidative processes and binds free radicals, which are integral in combating the oxidative stress associated with viral infections. By addressing lipid peroxidation products and toxins released by viruses and bacteria, Actividan not only supports cellular integrity but also accelerates the body's recovery process. Numerous studies, consumer feedback, and treatment analyses consistently highlight the efficacy of Actividan in reducing the frequency and severity of upper respiratory tract infections. Those who incorporate Actividan into their treatment regimen experience milder symptoms and expedited recovery, underscoring its significant impact on overall health and well-being. In essence, when discussing a recovery period of 7 days, numerous testimonials from our consumers indicate a remarkable turnaround within just 2-3 days, wherein both adults and children experience a swift return to their daily routines devoid of symptoms such as fever, coughing, or nasal discharge. This accelerated recovery, solely attributed to Actividan, underscores its efficacy as a standalone treatment option. During seasonal outbreaks of respiratory illnesses, it becomes imperative for individuals to proactively engage with Actividan to bolster their immunity. This entails not only internal use to stimulate immunization and regulate immune responses, but also external application to cleanse the body and block viral receptors. I often emphasize the importance of nasal irrigation and instillation with diluted Actividan during such periods. With just 5 milliliters of diluted solution, applied either as nasal drops or using a spray bottle, individuals can effectively coat the nasal mucosa and upper respiratory tract, facilitating maximum absorption of fucoidan. Furthermore, gargling with the solution ensures its contact with the upper throat, enhancing its protective effects. By enveloping the mucous membranes, Actividan not only guards against viral attachment but also promotes overall respiratory health. It's essential to ensure thorough distribution along the nasal passages, as this enhances its efficacy in combating early symptoms such as nasal congestion. Some individuals have a habit of primarily breathing through their mouths, especially during periods of exertion when air intake through the nose may feel insufficient. However, this predisposes them to potential infection in the oral cavity, particularly in the absence of nasal filtration. Viruses can easily settle in the back of the throat, leading to symptoms such as inflamed tonsils, pharyngitis, or even tracheitis, as the infection descends further. To combat this, it's essential to extend protective measures beyond the nasal cavity to include the oral cavity. Using diluted Actividan as a mouthwash not only safeguards the mucous membranes from viral attachment but also stabilizes cellular composition, preventing viral penetration and replication within cells. By actively engaging with Actividan, individuals fortify their defenses against infection and reduce their susceptibility to illness. As we've discussed in previous conferences, prevention remains paramount, especially given the evolving nature of infections like COVID-19. While vaccines offer some degree of protection, their efficacy varies among individuals, as seen in personal experiences and reported cases. Even after vaccination, there can be a window of vulnerability before full immunity is achieved, as evidenced by instances where individuals still contract the virus shortly after vaccination. This underscores the importance of adopting comprehensive preventive measures, such as the use of Actividan, to bolster immune defenses and minimize the risk of infection. Actividan can be taken at frequent intervals, even as often as every hour or every other hour, with 1 tablet each time. It's gentle on the gastrointestinal tract, effectively eliminating infections and toxins from the body, which are then expelled through the bloodstream. This alleviates discomfort and supports the body's natural healing processes. Adults can safely take up to 8 to 10 tablets per day, experiencing relief within the first or second day. Many users report a significant improvement by the 3rd day, with fever subsiding, weakness diminishing, and overall vitality returning. This accelerated recovery not only alleviates current symptoms but also prevents the infection from progressing to more severe stages, particularly crucial in the case of complex infections like COVID-19. During such infections, the body's immune response triggers a cascade of reactions involving various organs and systems. Actividan helps mitigate these systemic effects, preventing complications and reducing the risk of organ involvement. By bolstering immunity and maintaining cellular integrity, Actividan safeguards against the detrimental effects of dehydration, immune depletion, and systemic inflammation. Over the past 2 years, amidst the COVID-19 pandemic, millions of individuals worldwide have used Actividan for prevention and treatment, with no reported fatalities among compliant users. This underscores the remarkable efficacy of Actividan even in combating severe infections. Furthermore, as viruses continually mutate and evolve, staying vigilant against new variants remains crucial. While vaccines offer some protection, they may not fully address emerging strains. Actividan complements vaccination efforts by enhancing the body's innate defense mechanisms and supporting overall health. Additionally, adopting a balanced diet rich in vitamins and minerals, particularly during seasonal outbreaks, further strengthens the immune system. Ascorbic acid, found in fresh fruits and vegetables, plays a vital role as a powerful antioxidant, aiding in cell regeneration and detoxification. By bolstering immunity and promoting overall wellness, Actividan and dietary supplements contribute to resilience against infectious diseases, ensuring optimal health even during challenging times. Taking dietary supplements helps fortify the body's immune defenses, bolstering its ability to combat invading viruses and bacteria by expediting their expulsion. Actividan, while not a cure-all, plays a crucial role in supporting the body's self-defense mechanisms, aiding in self-repair and regulation of physiological processes. It complements traditional medications and dietary supplements, facilitating their action and promoting speedy recovery without cellular damage. During periods of infectious outbreaks, maintaining overall health becomes paramount. Spending time outdoors, even when unwell, aids in viral elimination, provided one avoids spreading airborne infections. Wearing a mask, changed every 2 hours, helps contain droplet transmission, while ensuring indoor air quality through ventilation or air purifiers further minimizes the risk of infection. Engaging in physical activity boosts healing processes and strengthens the immune system's response to illness. Proper nutrition is essential for cellular repair and regeneration, even when appetite is diminished. Consuming a balanced diet rich in fresh vegetables, fruits, proteins, fats, carbohydrates, vitamins, and minerals provides the necessary nutrients for optimal health. Adequate hydration is equally crucial, as it facilitates the body's natural cleansing mechanisms, preventing cellular damage and promoting resilience against infections. Dehydration impedes the body's ability to flush out toxins and restore cellular integrity, compromising its ability to resist infections. Without sufficient fluid intake, the body loses its capacity for self-repair and regulation, rendering it susceptible to illness. Therefore, prioritizing hydration, alongside proper nutrition and lifestyle habits, is fundamental for maintaining health and resilience in the face of infectious diseases. Make sure to stay hydrated by drinking an adequate amount of water. Spend your leisure time actively, prioritizing outdoor walks and ensuring proper ventilation indoors, especially during periods of seasonal or off-season infections to maintain clean air quality. Additionally, adhere to a balanced diet to support overall health. Every health-conscious individual should have a supply of our Actividan on hand, along with access to clean, filtered water for dilution. For preventive measures, dilute Actividan in clean water and consume it throughout the day. The recommended preventive dose for adults is 28 mg per gram of Actividan powder, which equates to approximately 5 mg per kilogram of body weight. However, if even mild symptoms of upper respiratory viral infections manifest, such as sore throat, coated tongue, or swollen glands, increase the dosage accordingly. Administer therapeutic doses every 1 to 2 hours for 1 to 2 days to expedite the recovery process and mitigate complications. Children are particularly susceptible to respiratory infections, including COVID-19, with rising cases reported globally. While vaccines offer a preventive measure, concerns regarding potential complications exist, leading some individuals to opt out of vaccination. Regardless of vaccination status, during outbreaks or when exposed to sick individuals, consider doubling or tripling the Actividan dosage to 10 to 15 mg per kilogram of body weight and consuming 2 sachets per day for added protection. Ultimately, the decision to vaccinate remains a personal choice influenced by factors such as vaccine quality and individual health considerations. In conclusion, maintaining respiratory health and preventing viral infections are crucial aspects for our well-being and those around us. Actividan represents a reliable ally in this endeavor, providing support for our immune system and contributing to combating pathogens. By adopting a healthy lifestyle, which includes adequate hydration, regular physical activity, and a balanced diet, we can strengthen the body's ability to cope with infections and recover quickly in case of illness. Furthermore, education and accurate information about prevention and treatment modalities are essential to protect ourselves and others. While vaccination may be an option for some individuals, supplementing with Actividan and adhering to hygiene and social distancing measures are additional strategies to reduce the risk of infection and maintain health. Ultimately, each individual must make informed decisions regarding their own health and consult healthcare professionals for guidance and personalized advice. By caring for our bodies attentively and taking appropriate preventive measures, we can contribute to building a healthier and more resilient community in the face of infectious diseases.